Hey, what is up guys? I hope you're all doing very well. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring this past week. It is just so fun to play. I've never played any of the Souls games before, but this one grabbed my attention because it's an open world game. You probably saw some of the content I posted. I'm trying a little bit of a different format. There is a little bit of clickbaity thumbnails to appeal to a wider audience. But don't fret, that's just me experimenting with different content. I will not stop making Gwent content. In fact, I'm now making double the content because I'm making the Gwent content I would have made and I'm making Elden Ring content. So it's double the videos instead of less Gwent. Don't panic. So I have been casting the top 64 qualifiers last weekend. It was super fun. Piable made it into the open and no GG to Syndicate also did. So if you missed those, that is also up on my channel. You can check it out. This is the list Piable played in his lineup. This was his Nilfgaard variation. Now this is very meta. You'll see this list all over the ladder by now. Though it's very powerful, very fun to play. I've climbed so much with it the last week. So I'm going to show you how it works. You're welcome to give it a shot yourself. If you want to climb, this is the list to do it with. And if you have any other ideas regarding lists you want me to play, just tell me about it. The meta is reaching that point at the end of the season where it's becoming a bit stale. So there's not a lot of new lists I can show you, but I will show you the lists that are performing well if you're still trying to climb. Alright, so this is an assimilate list, of course. That means we're going to be playing double cross as a leader ability. This can create and play a card from your opponent's hand. So this is quite nice because it gives you a peek regarding what your opponent has in their hand. Also, you can just straight up play one of their best cards, which is just very OP. Now, the main win condition in this list is, of course, Arto Terra Nova. Arto Terra Nova is a assimilate card, and what it does is it will spawn and play a base copy of a non-disloyal unit you gave spying to during the game, excluding self. So what this means is, essentially, if you give a spying symbol to an enemy card, you will be able to play that card eventually with Arto Terra Nova. There are various ways we can do this, by the way. So the most common way to do this would be to use the Mage Torturer. This just gives an enemy unit spying. So you click on the card and you give it spying. It's as simple as that. This is also an assimilate card, meaning every time you play a card that you do not have in your starting deck, meaning it's not one of the cards you see here in the list, then an assimilate card will get a point. So anytime you create a card, you steal a card, all of that will trigger assimilate. So what are the other ways we can give assimilate to different cards? Well, Vigo's Muzzle is actually one way to go about doing this, and this is an interesting one. So Vigo's Muzzle locks an enemy unit with 6 or less power, and it steals it and brings it over to your side of the board. So when you take an enemy card and you bring it over to your side of the board, that card will also get a little spying status, which means that it will count as one of the cards that Arto Terra Nova can play later on. Just so you know. So if you ever steal a card like that, it gets spying status as well. Next up, we have all our other assimilate cards. Of course, we have Brathens. This will create and play a bronze disloyal unit from your starting deck. A disloyal unit is any card that you play on your opponent's side of the board. So we have 2 of those. The first is Emissary, which will boost an allied unit by 7 points. And the other one is the Duchess Informant, which will spawn and play a base copy of a non-disloyal bronze enemy unit. Remember, those 2 don't actually count as cards you give spying to because they're already your cards in a way. So you can't play these 2 cards with Arto Terra Nova. Alright, so our other cards are cards like Arturius Vigo. It's also an assimilate card. It will create and play a 1 power copy of a bronze unit from your own starting deck. Then we have our normal setup with Yennefer, which we use to steal an enemy unit and place it on the top of your deck. We can then play that card with Joachim. It plays the top non-disloyal unit from your deck and boosts it by 8. And you can replay Joachim by using Coup de Grace, which will damage an enemy unit by 3. If it has a spying status, you will be able to play that card on your side of the board. If you kill the card and it doesn't have a spying status, it will also trigger with the Death Blow ability, so you can also play that card then on your side of the board. Pretty nice combo to have. Next up we have the Mushy Truffle. This will spawn and play a bonded unit from your starting deck. It will have resilience, meaning it goes over into the next round, and it has an order ability that will spawn and play Golden Froth, which will boost 3 adjacent units by 2, essentially giving you 6 points. But because you create Golden Froth, it's not in your starting deck technically. It will also trigger all of your Assimilate cards, which is pretty nice. So our card that we'll be playing with Mushy Truffle is the Illusionist, because this is the bonded card we have ready to go. Illusionist you obviously want to play in round 2 or 3. So if you play the Illusionist, it will spawn a base copy of a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. So it will also set its power to 1, but you can pick the card you want. Now if it's bonded, meaning you already have one on your side of the board, the second one will be doing the same thing, but it won't set the power of the card to 1, which is pretty cool. So let's say you have a little half-ru in your opponent's graveyard worth 8 points. So now you can simply take that card and spawn it next to the Illusionist and get an 8-point card. It's pretty strong. Okay, next up we have the Blightmaker combo. This is very obvious by this point. The Blightmaker picks the Mage Assassin. The Mage Assassin comes out onto the board, damages an enemy unit by 2, and because you picked a Mage, you will be spawning a Guardian as well on the board. If you run out of space and you want to start sabotaging your opponent, you don't have to pick a Mage. You can pick a special card. A special card will allow you to spawn and play a Cow Carcass. A Cow Carcass will go onto your opponent's side of the board and poison adjacent units. So there's some funky little combos you can do with that, and you can kill quite a lot of big cards if your opponent's board is swarmed. But yeah, you can experiment with that one yourself. Then we have Bribery. I also like Bribery quite a bit. It creates and plays a unit from your opponent's starting deck. So you can of course get a really OP card, but at the end of the day it essentially shows you 3 cards from your opponent's deck, again giving you a peek into what they're planning on playing later on, and I think that's just simply very valuable. Alright, then for Young Culvate. Now Young Culvate sorts the cards in your deck from the highest to lowest provision cost, meaning the most expensive cards will be on the top of your deck and you'll pull into them round 2 and 3. So if you play this round 1, know that all your good cards are going to come out round 2. You can't allow your opponent to win round 1 if you play Young Culvate, because that's going to mean that you're going to have to play your gold cards round 2 and they'll just be able to bleed you. So you have to carefully pick your poison, if you will, when playing Culvate. So if you play round 1, you have to win round 1. That is the best way to go about doing this. Alright, and then lastly we have a few basic bronzes. We have the Imperial Diplomacies, which creates and plays a bronze card from your opponent's faction. We have the Tourney Joust, which can remove a shield and damage a card by 4, or add a shield and boost a card by 4. And then lastly we have Pallor. Now, Pallor is an interesting one that Payabo included in this list, but I quite like it. You often actually find a reason to use it. And if not, you can replace this with another 4 provision card, but I tend to like this card. I think it actually comes in handy most of the time, and yeah, I'm quite a big fan. Lastly, we have the Magic Lamp Stratagem. The Magic Lamp Stratagem provides you a 5-point unit on the board. The reason we go for this stratagem is because we often don't have any proactive plays round 1. Proactive meaning a card you can play without having to interact with your opponent's side of the board. So let's say you're going first. There is almost no cards you really want to play without being able to damage your opponent's card or steal a card or anything like that. So we have the Magic Lamp to give us a bit of leeway. So one of the options is playing Emissary and boosting the Magic Lamp by 7. Another option is using Tourney Joust and boosting it by 4. So this just gives us more options at our disposal. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward list. This is a very fun one to play. It allows you to play all of your opponent's cards, so every game is going to be different. I'm not going to show you 3 games that I played. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you soon with another deck guide. Again, let me know if you have any suggestions and I'll give it a look. This one. So it's 100% of the donation goes through. Zimstang, thank you so much. That's a very kind donation. I appreciate it. That's really awesome. Thank you. Yeah, with bits, Twitch takes a part. It's not worth going with the bits. 2.5 hearts? No, 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 not yet. Okay. So we've got 2 illusionists. We've got the Blight Maker. This looks good. Jan Colvate in hand is also nice. We've got Coup de Grace. Emissary. We're playing against dwarves, are we? On red coins, so we definitely want to win. I can recommend Varmelo.
A wee hint. Dinny jiggle us.
Alright. I think we could start with the Blight Maker.
A fine vintage made.
15 hearts on my face. If I have 15 hearts on my face, I'll be a very happy chappy. I don't think I'll be complaining if that's the case. Okay. Probably can go with Arturius Vigo, though it's a bit early. Yeah, maybe Arturius Vigo into Duchess Informant, into Marco Marauder, into Brathan's next. Hey Tudino, how are you doing? No Elden Ring today? No, we'll play Elden Ring eventually. We're just gonna start off with a lot of Gwent.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
Just trying to see where I can get a game key. Okay, next up is Brathan, so we win on even. Yeah, dwarves aren't very strong at the moment. And I hear another donation coming through. And a Rimnik giving $20 for the cause. Thanks a lot, Rimnik. I appreciate it. That's awesome. And we win on even. Interesting. So we just push now. Play Jan Calvate round 2. Easy peasy. So, okay, I can send a gift on Steam, though a key would have been so much better. So if anybody has Steam, I can add them as a friend if they win the giveaway and then send them the gift. I think we can do that. Alright, now we just bleed the living heck out of them. Excuse my language. Langust, thank you for the follow. We'll start off with Jan Calvate. What are you giving away? So Lionheart, we saw that this war of mine is giving all proceeds to Ukraine for the week, which is really nice. So I want to give this war of mine away on Steam, as it's a nice game anyway. What do I normally use? Humble Bundle? There was another one that also gives away... Oh, G2A, I think it is. Yeah, there it is. Alright. We can't really allow that to survive, though. Not much we can do about it either. I guess we probably impure diplomacy. Ooh, Cat Witcher is pretty nice.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Check DMs? Okay. DMs. Okay, gotcha. Oh, they just stole my card. That's not very nice. And Kafkarapu coming in with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Kafkarapu. I appreciate it very much. I guess I could firstly... you know what? This is probably a Francesca deck. I am going to do this.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
because this is an awesome card. Then I'll replay it by using my coup de grace. We're almost at a third heart. I'm gonna have to start coloring them in.
Children giving parents.
Yeah, this is definitely either Ulzer or Francisca. Wow, that was horribly done. Unless I think the goal was to play it twice. But that's not how it works, unfortunately.
Yeah, I work with dwarves. Better than working for humans.
It's so hot, but it's almost gonna rain outside, which is weird. How come it doesn't work? You're supposed to play it on the card, so it should be the middle card you click on. So the Golden Froth normally targets 3 cards, so you have to target the middle one. That's how it works. How about we go for bribery and see what you have? Oh, knew it. At least we know now. Okay, so Francisca probably doesn't cut it, does it? Whenever you play a special card, remove 1 counter. When counter reaches 0. Okay, maybe we should try it. Maybe we should see what you have in store. Ah, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Reset a unit. Nice. And then we play Yennefer, and we get to play Yennefer twice, if this card survives. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cool. Steal. And steal. Hell yeah, that's awesome. On GOG? Okay, let's check that out as well.
Would you rather I crushed your head or rip it clean off?
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Complete edition. Now let's see if I can actually get a key, that's the question. I think I can.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, guys. I've got all the links ready to go, so we can set up a giveaway after this one.
My folk have suffered.
Yeah, they also give it to Ukraine.
Have you seen a Jews lying about, have you?
I think we definitely just get that last card out, right? What does the red border around the 2 cards mean? Yeah, it means adrenaline has been triggered. Mandrake. Wait, did they seriously just reset a card that was already boosted? Gourd? Yeah, we could have 2-0'd, but I think it's better to just go into the next round with an extra card, because they can't really catch up here. Alright. Get rid of the Cat Witcher. This is very nice. What else will we be drawing? Probably the Mushi Truffle and Vigo's Muzzle, right? Yeah. Take a sip. What am I drinking? A lot of coffee and tea. A lot of coffee and tea.
I heard you're a fan of my work. Ardently so.
Alright. What is Arto gonna give us? Sherbet. I could swear there was spying statuses on some of those cards. I'm almost very certain there was. Like, very certain. Yeah, I'll need more coffee. Hey, I will still win, I hope.
Watch close.
I'm sure of it.
A wee hint. Dinna jiggle this.
I was wondering, but I swear there were spying statuses in some of those cards. Bad move. Oh dear goodness.
You are no lunatic.
Okay, that's gonna hurt. Oh, but these aren't spells. They won't actually trigger Ulcer. No, it's fine. We still win by a mile. Why did it do nothing? We haven't set it up yet.
Defeat them with
How it normally works is you have to give spying to a card. And if you have given spying, then you'll be able to play that card with Arto. Harvs, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Another Eist matchup. Interesting.
Yield and save me some time.
Alright, so we've got Jan Calvate. That's always nice. We've got Tourney Joust. We've got Emissary. Illusionist. We can get rid of the Illusionist, as well as the Mage Assassin, as well as Arte Terranova. Then we can start off with an Emissary. Hey Silex, how are you doing? And Demonism, thanks for the follow. Rap Real Slim Shady. I don't know the words to Real Slim Shady. Glad to see a charity stream. I'm glad you are glad. I just steal that, right? But I don't want to steal it. I'm gonna mage it instead, I think.
I know the truth. I simply want
If I wasn't on blue coin, I could consider it. Definitely, if I wasn't on blue coin. Burna Bran. That hurts. Fitting colors? Oh, yeah, true.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
The problem with Eist is we definitely want to win the round.
I suppose, in the end.
Nice. But, yeah, I don't really want to commit Vigo's muzzle. But at least we now have an Arto Terranova target. Hey Avalon, how are you doing? Alright, what do we want next? I guess we could potentially... I don't want to play Vigo's muzzle, but we have to win this round. We absolutely have to. Little Hafru.
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
Okay, I can do that too. We'll first do
And
this
if I insert a needle here,
before we make our own copy
then?
with Duchess Informant. Hey Roscoe. Uncrate Raider.
Women, children, elders.
Okay, so we go for the Duchess Informant. Get our own little Harford. We probably could have gone for the Raider though. It depends. It depends what we end up stealing. Because if we steal a Fukushia, perhaps we can get a 8-point Harfru later with the Illusionist setup. Jenga.
You're coming with me, dead or alive.
I forgive you.
So at least we can bleed them for quite a while before they're going to be left with Eist in hand, potentially, or Harold round 1. Does Morgvar come back on the board if he gets killed? He currently has Doom, though.
We'll tend your ankle biters too.
A Rakulub, thank you for the follow. Okay, so this is where I can pass. I think this is as good a time as any to do so with a card up.
Will you die already? Or need I kill you again?
I already have this War of Mine game, so I won't join the giveaway. That's understandable. So far we have 15 people entered. Exclamation mark ticket is all you need, folks, to enter this giveaway. Yeah, just exclamation mark ticket, that's all you need. We got Grimace. Oh, they're gonna bleed us. Interesting. They're going for the bleed.
Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
And we got a donation from Roscoe. Thank you, Roscoe. I appreciate it very much. And you're putting us on $300. Damn. That means Tia's about to get another heart on her face. Where will this one be? Time for third heart. Where do you think it should be?
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
Ouch. Hands up. Forehead. Forehead, of course. Okay, okay, I see. I see. I mean, this is a very nice card to yoink. Problem is, I'm gonna have to damage it first, and how on earth am I gonna damage it? I probably just yoink it. I definitely yoink it, and then play it with Joachim into my own Fukushia. I'm good, but I need to go work. That's perfectly fine. Have a good day. It's Monday after all. It is Monday. I mean, they can bleed more if they really want to. Okay, interesting.
Sit at my table and let's drink. Barbarian soul.
Snow can be just as treacherous as the sea.
We don't want Carl, actually.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Ah, there's your cards. Good to know. And that gets me ahead. Awesome sauce. So, Eist and a 6-point card. Probably gonna see Eist coming out now. No? 6-point card instead. I could go for another coup. Coup de grace. Yeah, why not?
Enough. Let us finish this.
And they are more than welcome to commit Eist.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Yeah, Eist would be most welcome. Can you fit a heart on your nose? I probably can. Working from home, studies start today. Ah, well, good luck with that. Already at 300? Yeah, it's awesome. Monday is cry day. I remember those days. I'll start those days again in September when I begin my next degree. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, not at all. I mean, this is probably our winning hand, right? Probably our winning hand right here. We will begin with the Lightmaker, I think. Yeah.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Already in the office, second monitor for the win. Yeah, I also have 2 monitors, it helps quite a bit. You should not give him a good leader target. Yeah, I know.
Feed our foes to the crabs while they still live. A fine vintage of Gwent.
And of course, we don't want to give them Bloodthirst either. I'm starting law school in September or on September, I'm not sure. Law school, interesting. Where are you from, Thaler? If you gift this war of mine, I don't know, Whacker. I don't know if it works that way. Oh, we have a poll now, I see. One vote for forehead. Corin, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Shall we go with Arto then? Arto into Carl, yeah. And then we draw the diplomacy, it's fine. And I feel like we should definitely boost. We definitely miss a point, but it takes away from Eist's potential. Thank you for supporting. No problem. Honestly, it's really, I wish I could do more. If I knew how, I would. If you have any way of us helping more, you know where to call. And next would be Brathens. I could gift order. Is me asking to enter? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we also have the email option for the current giveaway. Yeah, this is an easy win. Waiting for the call to join territorial defense. That's very scary. How do I donate? Yeah, there Damon gave the donate link. Okay, and then Bribery, which is gonna give us an awesome card, hopefully. GG. And Salamander coming in with a donation. Thank you very much, Salamander. I appreciate it. I think Handreader is actually currently on territorial defense. I think that's what he told me. Territorial defense. Let me see. Alright, so I suggest we get rid of Pallor as well as Mage Assassin. Okay, Solomon, I've just sent it to you, so just let me know if that came through or not. And then I think we probably get rid of a diplomacy. Yeah. I can do that, Whacker. I can do that. If you don't want to play the game, or do you have an extra copy or something? It should work, I think. Alright. We can go with Lightmaker next. Okay, go for it. So we definitely want a long round to bleed out that Getty against a Battle Translus. Crow Mother. I mean, that's a nice card to steal, is it not? Or if I can just damage it, that would also be really nifty. Spying status would have been cool. But alas, I have no means of giving spying status. Maybe I just yoink it. Okay, awesome. The game went through. Skirmisher? Okay, that's you telling me you're not committing then. I guess that's a good thing. How about I do this. Okay, nice. And then we'll throw away the diplomacy. Okay, Madrim is a nice card to get out of the way, I guess. Next, we probably want to set up our Jankelveit.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
I always feel like Jankelveit is so risky in a way. Because it's definitely
Not get in the way of me,
indicating that you're going to have great cards in the next round. They're just throwing away all their skirmishes. They're clearly not that serious about this. I could play my Mage Torturer, but I really don't want to.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
At least they're not thinning properly at this point. So chances are they might miss a few crucial cards. Alright. So we don't run Heatwave in this list, so getting rid of Giddiness is not an option. Bleeding it out on the other hand sure is. We don't have a target for Arto Terranova yet. Are we gonna go all out here is the question. We don't have a lot actually. We have very little. Okay. I mean, Illusionist, it's not really an option. We could go with Artuarius.
You will not regret this, sir.
I guess we could go with Blightmaker.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
I would keep Invo for Sigvald. Oh, you think they're playing Sigvald in this list, do you? Giga Scorpion. We could always peek. Yeah, no, I think this is a straightforward list then.
Reach, reach beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear.
That was a horrible bribery. No problem, sis. No problem at all. Give me Giddy. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Mushy Traffle. Blah.
I fish breath? How dare you, foul swine!
I still don't have anything I want here, unfortunately. I could go with a Mage Torture, but I don't want to do that yet. Let's do this.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Okay. Burn up Ran.
We shall do it my way.
See, they might not yet have drawn everything. I think we need our own carryover on the board.
Watch close.
we shall go for a... Doesn't really matter. It's only 1 point after all. Perhaps we click this? Doesn't matter. No, let's not click it yet. Can you check your Gmail? Okay, let me do it. Thank you for the sub, Jay. I appreciate it. Welcome. Heat wave on my Brathens. That's so odd. Strange.
I shall flog them into submission.
I hear a noise.
One and all.
I'll be right there.
Don't you pester me.
Yeah, that looks good. Rikta coming in with a sub. Thank you so much, Rikta. I appreciate it. And I did receive the gift whacker. Thank you very much.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
Golden Froth. I have a feeling they don't yet have their things. Is poison actually gonna help me at this point? Ooh, Grimmest.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Okay, so we will definitely be giving away that game.
Magic is a curse, a blessing, and progress.
Okay, well, let's go for it.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
A poison beaks like a poison arrow.
It might not be enough right now. It might not be enough. We'll see. It depends what they have left. You can hear birds? It might actually be birds outside. No problem, Strashnik. No problem. Yeah, they're probably in a bit of a difficult position here. They're going to be losing 2 points compared to us. So they'll be on 44. They need 17 points to get ahead. Crowclan Preacher's not going to cut it.
Man is an arrogant creature.
Nah, it's not cutting it. So what on earth is your last card? Tell me it's not Getty. No, really? You just threw... Oh no, they could have played Getty and then they could have played the Crowclan Preacher. GG.